Today I'm going to be playing some Deathrattle Demon Hunter, but unlike the more typical versions of this deck, I have added a couple copies of Barrens Blacksmith. I played Barrens Blacksmith in my Token Paladin yesterday, and that deck was really terrible. The Blacksmith never really got a time to shine, and I felt like it just made sense in this deck. Deathrattle Demon Hunter is just so sticky on the board, with the Razorfin Beastmasters, the Razor Boar, the Devouring Ectoplasm, Renowned Performer, and I'm even including Sigil of Summoning. So it's just pretty hard to clear the Demon Hunter's board, and therefore it seems like the Blacksmith can maybe perform well in this deck. As far as activators, I've got 2 copies of Animated Broomstick and 2 Guardian Aug Merchant. The Broomstick also happens to be really good with Deathspeaker Blackthorn, and it's just a good card in general. Same thing for the Guardian Aug Merchant. So far with this deck, I'm 7-3, so it does seem to be performing pretty well.
You have much to answer for. It isn't over between us, brother.
Coin Sigil into Razor Boar. Seems good. So this makes it Owl Druid, right? As long as it's not Token Druid, I think I'm happy. Somehow I don't have very many Death Rattles in my hand, which is quite unfortunate. Alright, that's pretty good. I make this attack, it pulls this out, which then lets my Kurtrus be outcastable.
My eyes for vengeance.
I guess I'll just see what I can hit off this. Vengeful Spirit seems reasonably strong. I think this skull is going to be pretty hard to outcast. I don't know, still the best card by a lot though. Wish I had an activator for this Blacksmith. I've got, what, 8, 12 damage here. We'll just play the skull.
Poor Warlock.
Nothing playable here, that's kind of crazy. Oh, right, that can pull Talon. That's kind of sick, actually. My taunts are positioned properly against the Hydra, or the Thresher. All 4 of my Blacksmith activators are at the bottom, But I guess Blacksmith isn't particularly good here anyway. I probably just want to go double Fell Rattler Tusk Piercer. I really want the Tusk Piercer in play for Inquisitor next turn. So this seems straightforward enough.
Sliver forth, my brethren.
Alright, so I never have lethal here. Probably still play an Inquisitor though. Well, there's a Broomstick. Interesting. I can actually go double Blacksmith Broomstick here. First Blacksmith goes in here, then the next one is a 5 power, which goes in here. As opposed to Inquisitor, go here, trade this here, go face, set the opponent to 1. I think double Blacksmith is actually kind of sick. And then the Broomstick is huge. Probably do just hit face with the weapon here. I'll have mana to hero power along with Inquisitor next turn. And it's pretty unlikely I would draw into a 1 mana card that I would rather play than the hero power.
I can see. Illidan versus Gul'dan. Know the true essence of fear. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
I don't think I really want to keep any of this. Maybe turn 1 Illidari Studies is fine, but I'd rather just find my Deathrattle stuff.
Child's play.
I do want to break this next turn so that hopefully my boar will be active. Very nice. Now I need something for the Beastmaster. Well, unfortunately these death rattles don't do anything, but I do potentially have turn 5 Blacksmith and turn 6 Blacksmith, which is pretty insane. So yeah, with these 2/2s coming out, I could potentially buff 5 with a Blacksmith next turn. But that's assuming my opponent gives me something to run into, which isn't necessarily a given. Very unfortunate. Play like an armor vendor or something. Although I guess if I have to just play Talon, that's fine as well.
This is not what we stood for.
Probably coining that out next turn almost always.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
My opponent's drawing a bunch of cards over there. So if I play the Blackthorn, I'll have 6 minions in play. My opponent's going to be on turn 7, so no Nether. And then I can try to finish with Blacksmith Broomstick. Or I can just go Blacksmith Broomstick here. I get 3 buffs, push 9, and then I can do it again next turn. I think I just like blacksmithing here. Like, if this board gets... Like, basically the Blackthorn is just always good, right? The blacksmith is a bit situational. Soul Rend, sure. Definitely makes me happy the order I went with, although the Blackthorn can get nethered at this point. Wow, this is a really good anti-nether board. I guess there's no reason to avoid putting damage on the performer. I believe I just have lethal here. I should have 6 in play, and then Hero Power Inquisitor. Might be like one off, but even if I am, I just have the other Inquisitor. Very nice.
The Legion's rage pales before mine. Ours is a rage that time cannot fade.
1-2 curve. The mirror should be a good opportunity to test my changes. I actually don't have to attack with the weapon here since I do have Sigil over Razorboar next turn. Next turn will probably be Hero Power to kill this, and then just play Razorboar. I did pick up the Ectoplasm for the boar. Another Sigil of Summoning. Probably just play that here. Wait, my opponent just didn't make this attack. I guess it guarantees 1 damage on each of these. Fair enough, I guess.
We'll cut right to the chase.
I would love to Hero Power this, but looks like Talon is probably the better play here. So with Talon, I'm going to have double Inquisitor, which is obviously pretty strong for ending the game. There's a Blacksmith. I probably do just play it here, right?
This is not what we stood for.
This Blacksmith's not as easy to activate, but I probably still just play it here. It's not that easy for me to activate the Blacksmith, but it's also not that easy for them to one-shot it, so... Cool, they're just dead here, before my Inquisitors were even relevant.
rest until another falls. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
I probably keep Beastmaster, right? I guess I-Beam is just the best card here. Not really thrilled with any of my options, though.
Shadows grow long. I'll never stop searching.
Always want to play a Beastmaster on 3 with this deck. Alright, I'm not too bothered by this. My hand is pretty low value, but maybe I can find a skull with Illidari Studies. Also, I just have like all of my top end I can draw into.
My eyes for vengeance.
Pretty strong Kurtrus. Oh, 4 damage I-Beam. Wait, is this just... Oh, it's immune this turn. I didn't realize this card had synergy with the weapon. Well, I still have an Illidari Studies discount floating, right? So I can actually play Skull this turn, can't I, if I hit it? Alright, didn't hit it. So I can play 0 mana Spectral Sight, I-Beam, try to hit a 3 mana card, or I can just play Star Student Stelina. That's probably better. Is it better? I don't know. Samuro. How do you use Samuro in Demon Hunter? I'm scared of it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I saved my weapon charge. Maybe that was dumb, since I did miss a damage with the hero power.
Keep moving.
Oh, okay. So you just use Samuro with Parade Leader and you play Parade Leader because... Did they not realize I shuffled their Samuro? That's pretty funny. Yeah, you just play Parade Leader because you play like Renowned Performer, Fishy Flyer, Fell Rattler. Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Illidan versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Sigil of Summoning is nice to have in the opener. This is a solid 1-2-3. Not too excited by any of these. I guess we'll take Star Student Stelina, and maybe we can toss a Rhino back in the deck or something. Beastmaster's a pretty good pickup.
Feast on your bones.
Oh, I love to see a hero power here. No reason to not make this attack, is there? I guess I'm just playing Star Student still, you know.
We'll just have a little peek.
And I guess I'm also playing this. That way, this can die. Pull out the Ectoplasm. I can play Talon on 5 and then Skull on 6.
These are Kotar lands.
This is not what we stood for.
Definitely seems like we are probably up against a lock and load build. Or at least that sort of more late game hunter deck. I think lock and load is probably like the worst card in that deck, so could be something similar without the key player.
You making a big mistake.
Vol'jin. I see.
This is not.
I don't think I need to play my broomstick here. Kartrus is reasonably good here, but it's gotta be Skull, alright?
Poor Warlock.
I'll just play this. It's not like that 3-3 is really picking up any good trades here. I do have an Illidari Inquisitor to finish the game next turn. It even beats Teacher's Pet. I don't think Teacher's Pet has any taunt drops, so this always just beats Teacher's Pet.
Well fought. I can see.
Okay.